What's poppin', YouTube? Huge Power Marshadow Luffy here, back for another episode. You guys smash the like button. Actually, this is just me watching videos trying to figure out this new deck. So, excuse me, pardon me. Anyways, so today we're gonna watch YouTube videos. Let's freaking go. Alright, so I really like the Light and Darkness deck, but that's expensive. Cool Tune's like $60 for just the Cool Tune cards. He loves those churros. Alright, let's see. We've got... There's nothing good. Alright. Last time I pressed it, it showed me this video. We're listening to Glitch X City, y'all. She's the best. Now, what should I search for? Unfortunately, I'm going to join the dark side, y'all. Moha, this guy's great. Let's see. And we can watch this one too, maybe. A quick guide. Yeah, I usually watch this guy's stuff. All
For
right,
the main combo, you'll just need Q, normal summon it. Activate to summon Rico from deck. Activate it to search Rotary. Synchro into track maker using Rotary in hand and Q. Activate maker and Rotary, then chain block with Q. Q looks at their top two cards. You banish one of them, then with to track maker use Rotary. For the main combo, you'll just need Q, normal summon it. Activate to summon Rico from deck. Activate it to search Rotary. Synchro into track maker using Rotary in hand and Q.
Okay.
Activate maker and Rotary, then chain block with Q.
That's block. No, that's Q.
Q looks at their top two cards. You banish one of them, then stack the other one either on top or bottom of their deck. Rotary looks at their hand, then searches JJ. While Maker searches for Cool Tune Synchro, activate JJ. Use it to tribute Rico. Summon Mix. Mix add Q from grave. Synchro into Zaylin using Q and Maker.
Wait.
This was our JJ deck. Cards. 3.
Back it up.
Activated to search for the main combo. Back the other. Activate JJ. Use it to tribute while Maker searches for Cool Tunes JJ, either on top or bottom of their deck. Rotary looks at their hand, then searches JJ. While Maker searches for Cool Tune Synchro, activate JJ. Use it to tribute Rico. Summon Mix. Mix add Q from grave. Synchro into Zaylin using Q and Maker. This was our 5th summon, so if they activate Nibiru, you chain Cool Tune Synchro, then chain link 3 Zaylin to negate Nibiru. End your turn. During your end phase, activate Cool Tune Synchro to search Rico. Then Synchro into Remix using Mix and Rico in hand. This end board has Zaylin Omni Negate. Mix destroy a card when used as a synchro material. RS face up card negate.
Okay, hang on. So there's a couple things I need to know. Sorry if you guys don't like AI, but I'll use it to research. Okay, so how many different variations that are serious are there of KEWLTUNE in Yu-Gi-Oh! The new format after Chaos Origins. Oh yeah, we're watching the one video. Okay, and then this one, this has some cool tune play.
And loudness either destroy a monster or a back row, or return a card to hand gate to remix using mix synchro negate Nibiru. Mix for cool tune synchro. Activate JJ. Use it
Then
to
that
tribute
lets you
Rico.
get Rico
Summon mix.
or mix.
Mix add Q from grave. Synchro into Zaylin using Q
Then
and
you
Maker.
can
This
be
was our
anti-Nibiru.
fifth summon. So if they activate Nibiru, you chain Cool Tune Synchro, then chain Link 3 Zaylin to negate Nibiru. End your turn. During your end phase, activate Cool Tune Synchro to search Rico.
Oh, excuse me.
Then Synchro into remix using Mix and Rico in hand. This end board has Zaylin Omni Negate. Mix destroy a card when used as a synchro material. Then synchro into remix using Mix and Rico in hand.
Oh no.
This end board has Zaylin Omni Negate. Mix destroy a card when used as a synchro material. RS face up card negate. And loudness either destroy a monster or a back row. Or
Destroy a monster. Destroy a spell. Holy shit. Negate. Face up card. Omni negate. Negate a face up card. Destroy. Or bounce. Destroy a monster. Destroy a spell or trap. Jeez.
return a card to hand. Rico maybe destroy a spell or trap for a total of 4 to 5 disruptions. Alternatively, you can instead of all this just banish 6 cards from their extra deck, and I'll show you both ways. To use these disruptions, I'll show you the normal way first, then the toxic extra deck rips way. So first, when they activate a card you want to negate, chain remix to their card. Then chain link 3 Zaylin, use the second effect. Activate a card you want to negate, then the toxic extra deck rips way. So first, when they activate a card you want to negate, chain remix to their card. Then chain link 3 Zaylin, use the second effect. Zaylin now negates your opponent's card. Remix adds mix to hand. Then summons Q from grave if they don't have a spell or trap, but if they do, summon Rico from grave instead since it can destroy a back row. Then synchro with Q and Zaylin into Cool Tune back to back. This triggers Q to banish a card from the top of their deck. Now when they activate a card, chain back to back. We have many ways to continue. Back, spell, or trap. Zaylin now negates your opponent's card. Remix adds mix to hand. Then summons Q from grave if they don't have a spell or trap, but if they do, summon Rico from grave instead since it can destroy a back row. Then synchro with Q and Zaylin into Cool Tune back to back. This triggers Q to banish a card from the top of their deck. Now when they activate a card, chain back to back. We have many ways to continue from here, but a basic way is back to back summon Rico and synchro into RS using Rico and mix. Synchro into RS using Rico and mix, but a beta card, chain. Now when they activate a card, chain back to back. We have many ways to continue from here, but a basic way is back to back summon Rico and synchro into RS using Rico and mix. Mix now destroys a monster on the field. RS is a face-up omni-negate. After you use it, then they wait, chain back to back. Have synchro on the field. Mix now destroys a monster on the field. RS is a face-up omni-negate. After you use it, then they activate another monster effect. Chain back to back again since it's actually twice per turn instead of once per turn.
Damn. Twice per turn, that's wild.
Back to back summons Rotary. Then Synchro summons into Loudness. Rostery, when used as material, can return a card from their grave to deck. And finally, Loudness can chain to their monster to copy a cool tune effect when they're used as Synchro, so either Maker to return a monster, or Q to banish from their deck, or Mix to destroy a monster, or Rostery to look at their hand and search. Ideally, we normally choose Maker to rerun their monster to hand. I'll show you how to banish 5 cards from their extra deck in this video as well after the next combo.
This is wild.
If you just have Overtake, do this combo. Activate it. Summon Mix by revealing Remix. Activate it to search for Q. Normal summon it. Activate to summon Rico from deck. Activate it. Search Rotary. Take. Do this combo. Activate it. Summon Mix by revealing Remix. Activate it to search for Q. Normal summon it. Activate to summon Rico from deck. Activate it. Search Rotary. Synchro into Maker using
I lost it. Right?
Summon Mix by revealing Remix. Activate it to search for Q. Normal summon it. Activate to summon Rico from deck. Activate it. Search Rotary. Synchro into Maker using Rotary in hand and Rico.
That's crazy. Oh, you know what? I also don't have the chat open, so let me go there. Oh yeah, thanks everyone who came. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. Let me open so we have... Because we're live on actually Kick and Twitch. I'm sure you guys heard before my spiel. But shoutouts if you guys watch those too. Go follow me. Or just follow me on YouTube. Whatever. That's what I care the most about. So there's that too. Oh yeah. There's a lone guy on Twitch watching. I wonder who that is. If I could meet them, I would shake their hand. People on YouTube, too. I'm just glad to hopefully build a community where people are chill. And nice and positive. Alright, cool. Alright, hang on. Back to the video. Okay, let's see.
Activate them both.
Okay, wait. Okay, so we have...
Pro into Maker using Rotary in hand and Rico.
Okay, so we make Rotary.
Activate them both.
And then we'll make the anti-Nibiru guy.
Rotary looks at their hand, then searches Synchro, while
That's
Maker
crazy.
searches JJ.
That's crazy. Searching
Synchro
for
into
2
Zaylan
spell
using
cards.
Q and Maker.
I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of Synchro Overtake. Maybe even nice copies. We'll see. I'm gonna have to like search
This
through my
triggers Q
cards
to banish a card from
for
their deck,
Synchro cards.
then stack their deck. Activate JJ. You can also just search another cool tune synchro and banish a card. This triggers Q to banish a card from their deck, then stack their deck.
Mean.
Activate JJ. You can also just search another cool tune synchro and set it if you don't need JJ. And your turn. During the end phase, activate cool tune synchro. Search Rico, then synchro into remix using Rico and mix.
That's dope. This is just unfair.
This end board has the same disruptions I showed before, but this time, instead of showing you the normal way, I'll show you the toxic way. So as always, when they activate a card you want to negate, chain remix, then chain Zaylen, use the second effect. Zaylen negates their card, remix adds anything to hand. Then summons Q. And synchro into back-to-back. Q banishes a card from their deck, then stacks it. And when they activate a monster, chain back-to-back, summon Rico. But don't synchro. Rico searches clip.
I'll watch this at work tomorrow.
And synchro into back-to-back. Use the second effect. Zaylen negates their card. Remix adds anything to hand. Then summons Q. And synchro into back-to-back.
Zaylen, that's the guy.
Q banishes a card from their deck, then stacks it. And when they activate a monster, chain back-to-back, summon Rico.
What's the best ratios of each cool tune card that I'm buying now? No, we'll just do pure, I guess. Figure that shit out and get back to me.
But don't synchro. Rico searches clip.
Hey yo, Lil Max, it's going great.
Then you can special summon
I'm such a
clip
noob at
and
this
synchro
though.
into crackle.
Or at least this deck.
Activate both crackle and clip.
How's it going with you though?
From their extra deck, while crackle allows you to look. Then
Man, we gotta go back a little bit. I've been playing basketball all night. I did an hour and 41 minutes practice.
Activate both crackle and clip.
On
both
top of
crackle and clip.
squats today.
Clip randomly banishes from their extra deck, while crackle allows you to look, then banish from their extra deck. And when they activate a monster effect again, chain back extra deck is from their extra deck.
They double banish?
Clip randomly banishes from their extra deck,
Okay.
while crackle allows you to look, then banish from their extra deck.
That's
And
wild.
when they activate a monster effect again, chain back to summon Rotary. Then synchro into loudness. Activate both Crackle and Rotary. Rotary can shuffle a card from their grave while Crackle summons itself. Then banishes 2 cards from their extra deck. Loudness can then in response.
Alright, here we got Q, Rico, Rotary, 3-3-3-3. Clip 2, JJ 1. Okay, and in the pure deck, what else do you need? Probably Synchron or Synchro Overtake. I don't know, whatever the name of that card is. What else? I'm gonna play maybe like Stardust Dragon stuff. Alright.
To their monster, chain to banish Clip, which further banishes 1 more from their extra deck, for a total of 5 cards banished from their extra deck. If you have Rico plus any tuner,
That's
do
insane.
this combo. Normal summon it. Activate to search Rotary.
Okay.
Activate it, and reveal the tuner in hand to normal summon the random tuner. Synchro into Maker using Rico plus Rotary. Activate both. Maker search JJ while Rotary searches Synchro. Activate JJ. Use it to banish the tuner you summon to summon Mix from deck. Activate Mix to add Rico from grave to hand.
JJ's crazy.
Synchro into Zaylin using Rico and Maker. End your turn. During your end phase, activate Synchro. Search Q then Synchro into Remix using Q and Mix. This triggers Q to banish from their deck. This end board has the same disruptions as all combos. If you have Rotary plus a level 3 tuner, do this combo. Activate it to reveal the level 3 tuner to normal summon Rotary. Synchro into Maker using that level 3 and Rotary.
Oh shit.
Activate both. Maker searches Q while Rotary searches Synchro.
Footages.
Normal summon Q. Activate to summon Rico from deck. Activate Rico to search Mix. Synchro into Zaylin using Q and Maker. Activate to banish a card from their deck. End your turn. During the end phase, activate Synchro, search Mix, then Synchro into Remix.
During end phase.
This end board has all the same disruptions as usual. If you have Mix plus a level 3 tuner, do this combo. Normal summon it. Search Rostery. Activate it to reveal your level 3 to summon Rostery. Synchro into Maker using Rostery and your level 3 tuner. Activate them both. Maker searches JJ while Rostery searches Synchro. Activate JJ. Use it to tribute Mix. Summon Rico. Activate it to add mix from grave to hand. Synchro into Zaylin using both monsters on field. Extra normal summon mix. End your turn. During the end phase, activate Synchro, search. You then Synchro into remix. Q banishes a card from their deck.
Oh gosh.
This has all the same disruptions as before. If you have mix plus a level 2, do this combo. Normal summon mix,
bust
search
those guys
roster,
out.
Synchro into Maker using mix and a level 2 tuner. This triggers Maker to search Rico. Activate Rostery and reveal Rico to normal summon Rico. Rico add mix from grave to hand. Synchro into a second Maker. Activate Rostery to search JJ. Activate it. Use it to tribute Maker. Search Q. Extra normal summon Q. Activate to summon any level 3 from deck. Synchro into Zaylin using it and Maker.
Oh gosh. Crazy.
And Synchro into remix.
I don't know where you guys are watching it from, but right now it's 3:49 a.m.
This triggers Q to banish from their deck.
I wanted to go live though, so... Okay.
This end board has the same disruptions as before. If you have mix and a level 1 tuner, normal summon it. Search for Rostery.
Mix. She might be my favorite.
Activate it in hand to normal summon the level 1 tuner.
I think they mean rotary though.
Synchro using all 3 monsters into Maker. Activate both. Made searches Q while Rostery searches JJ. Activate it. Extra normal summon Q. Activate to summon Clip. Activate JJ to tribute Clip to summon Rico. Activate to add mix from grave to hand. Synchro into Zaylin using Q and Maker.
Oh my god.
Activate Q to banish from their deck. Synchro into remix using Mix and Rico. This end board also has the same disruptions as before. To counter this deck, use Ash Blossom and Ghost Bell on Q if they start with it, or Ash on JJ if they use it early. Use Imperm on Q as well if they start with it. Ghost Ogre is good on the field spell.
Holy shit. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much, but... We need to get this deck in Master Duel. Boy, do I have a cool Chaos Angel I can play. Wow. So let's see how we're playing right now.
Top 4. Who will be advancing to the finals?
I don't know, but I'm going to have to say probably Cool Tool.
Content. So, who is going to be the first of our matchups today? It's going to be Sky Striker being pitted against the Mind Shuffle strategy. And this deck is pretty legendary. Mind Shuffle being placed on up end of the field here. 3-gate headbot back.
This isn't what the...
Go ahead and pass.
Must be the later end of the video.
Holy crap. This, kind of sad to see that, but Fua and, Perulia? No, we're just gonna go Perulia. Alright, reveal the Harmonia, but Shin. What we need to do here. Build spell addition. Back pitch girl. Get to the dump, and drop down the Albion. Go ahead and make the 5 for entire cards. Against random attack for each continuous trap card. You contribute 1 monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, there goes our dark. We get goes out. And, you know, we're basically locked out of playing the game now. They do have a 0 pivot here, but yeah, we get cut off at Ash. Disgusting. Alright, we've got a little bit more for you in the top 4 circuit. This one is...
I would never be guilty of playing a card like that.
Mind Shuffle, but Ghost Ogre is just a very, very, very cool card at just being able to cut things off. Alright, so we will go ahead and see the High Spirits here revealing Queritus, going ahead and dropping the skull. We will get a Fallen of White pulled off of this.
Better not be a
mosquito. Ritual, add our monster, which we can go ahead and trigger the other ritual to add on back. It's just free advantage, man. You love to see how good this is. Albion sending, go ahead and bring it on up here, and now we are just off to the races, because, no Farah for you. Black Magician of Chaos, go ahead and...
Dang, thanks everyone who peeped the video. This is like a great video, a great all-time
video. Go ahead and long here. This is going to actually clear up their field. Alright, we'll go ahead and blink that. Alright, they do get the Ritual of Light and Darkness back.
They told me on Facebook, on the group, don't even play this card.
Celtic Guard coming down, which
don't
is
even
probably
need
the
it.
worst thing that we
It's not even necessary in a regional. So.
Again, going ahead and blinking that.
That's the strategy right now.
And main phase 1.
It's looking like I'm going to buy it for $60.
Albion. Oh, no,
maybe it'll be 65 tomorrow. Maybe it'll be.
All right, well, we do have
50,
a full 2 months here. They do have a Mind Shuffle, and we have a Harmonia to bring back at this. So now we blink out the summon. They now have a tuner down, so we can Duelist Genesis safely into Synchro Overtake, but they also have a Mind Shuffle, which could also, we bounce that back. We see the Rotary coming on back here. All right, Duelist Genesis into the Cool Tune Synchro. All right, we'll go ahead and Mind Shuffle.
Because otherwise I'm playing...
Soldier. All right, pitching the Fallen of Virtuous. All right, go ahead and Rico reveal. Mind Shuffle.
K9 Vanquish Soul
whatever they summon's going to get.
But that card's that deck's just not as good anymore.
For that, which keeps them off.
If it's $60 to get the best deck, I might as well at least play it a little bit. I guess I could still play K9.
So we just kind of.
I could learn Mitsurugi.
All right, take those out.
I could break out Malice, but I don't have the Dominus cards anymore. I sold those.
Hey, look, it's a good card. But
I sold all my Dominus cards.
Wow, they did it. We actually see the concession. Holy crap. This, kind of sad.
At least I got some out of it, though.
And, Perulia? Nope, we're just gonna go Perulia. Alright, reveal the Harmonia. Give the opponent 1 draw. Alright, we'll see the Fua. We'll go ahead and make the Vices. Get the reframing into action. Alright. Grab up Cool Tune Synchro.
They'll have, like, a new set with all the Dominus
Griffo's gonna go ahead and
cards.
deploy the Mind Shuffle. Mind Shuffle will go ahead and grab up the skull and pitch the skull. Go ahead and grab the good card. Yeah, this is pretty standard.
I love this new deck, by the way, but
go ahead and Blackluster Soldier reveal for the good card. All right, we'll go ahead and smash into the Synchro.
Blackluster Soldier, he's so cool, man.
Grab Rotary, pretty standard stuff. All right, go ahead and Blackluster Soldier.
It's like a custom gosh dang card, bro.
Ritual back to hand. You love the free advantage on this. It's so easy to work with. Deploy the Blackluster Soldier, banish face down.
That card's amazing,
go ahead and set the Super Probably Pass. Alright, well, how do we get out of this? Rotary reveal.
This deck's so cool, bro.
Alright, we're going to see Mind Shuffle. We're going to go ahead and pop the Mind Shuffle here. Go ahead, deploy the mix.
Okay.
Mind Shuffle number 2.
Cool Tunes,
Brings
medium
out
cool.
a not so great target, which is
Oh,
fine.
no.
We'll go ahead and Synchro Jump. We're going to Super Poly.
Not gonna lie. I like, it's
Alright,
interesting
where do we
how
go
it
from
works
here?
though.
Reveal to Synchro into 4. Grab the mix. Go ahead
It's
and
very
grab up Field Spell.
interactive.
Alright. Field Spell, jump with the mix. We're going to go ahead and Mind Shuffle back. We'll go ahead and trigger to grab up the Cool Tunes Synchro. Black Luster Soldier does come down, which will wipe out our monster. Joint and Cool Tunes Synchro in combination here.
Cute.
We'll go ahead and deploy this, revive up.
And now
Go
we
ahead
have
and
the
banish.
tuner in the hand.
And then, alright, thinking on banished add. Alright, Recode, add up. Go ahead and jump into this. That's gone now. And we cleared their field. Holy crap, we actually did it. I thought our opponent was going to win this. And we get the Fallen and Virtuous into rotation. Split apart here. Add back the Rotary. Alright, go ahead and Synchro back into the mix. Stack up
That's
the
what I'll
stack.
do. I'll play Fallen in the
Alright, nice
Virtuous.
Ritual of Light and Darkness. We get a free clip into rotation here, which will be very important. Skull's going to go ahead and tuck back some resources here. They do not want that. Go ahead and corrupt your ritual. We'll go ahead and do the negate on that. Go ahead and pitch for a Mind Shuffle, which is just going to get popped here. That's really good for us. And now we can go ahead and clip, jump into B2B, take that off of
I
the
love
field,
Robbie
and
M.
we see
Cole.
the
He's
set.
so cool.
Alright,
Oh, you know what?
did it. This will go ahead and take care of the Mind
Shoot,
Shuffle.
guys.
They will get
I should have
the
put me
drop
here all
which
along.
is fine, but that actually does just get them back into another Mind Shuffle, which is hilarious. But yeah, we see the concession there.
Yo, what's up with that
Holy
Denny's?
crap, man. He is
Why
working
is it
his
so
ass off for
purple?
this game. Alright, so Mind
In the
Shuffle's
Philippines.
coming in.
Oh, that's why. It's in the
To rotation
Philippines.
to start. Here comes the very basic
Denny's
skull
in the
play into
Philippines.
this.
It's probably
Mill down,
bombs.
grab Black Chaos. Alright. Go ahead and recur back Ritual of Light and Darkness and the Skull. Go ahead and Ritual time. Alright, back the Ritual. Kind of sad, but it's the
I don't know if I can go to
Nice
Philippines
Spirits coming
anytime
back here,
soon, but
pitching, grabbing Fallen
maybe I
Light.
could go to the.
Blizzle end them into
What
Fallen
is
Light
it? The
Ecclesia, the
freaking-
Synchro, which is going to get met by this Harmonia here in a second. Here comes the Searcher. We're going to go ahead and Harmonia here.
I'm gonna
Best
say the
time to
wrong
Harmonia.
country. I'm not even gonna say it right now.
Literally, because you just get
I'll say
keep
the wrong
bodies
country. I'll
off
look
of
like a
the field here.
dumbass.
And we're going to drop the Lulu Walleth this time. That's pretty
Oh,
interesting.
look
We
at
get a
this.
Pharah
Oh my
in the
gosh.
rotation,
We're
which is
cycling
fine.
through so many
We'll go ahead and
cards.
banish that. Into main phase 1, we're going to get Ash there. And then Pharah going ahead and being revealed. We're going to go ahead and Magna Hut Rinbroom. Grab a Harmonia. All right, we're back in style. This is good. So I like to see Rotary reveal Harmonia. I love that. Deploy the Rotary. They're going to go ahead and pop our Rotary. We're going to go ahead and chain. We're going to chain the Ash. So now we just have to deal with this right now, which is doable. I don't know how we're going to do it, but okay. Adding KTS to hand.
Okay.
Go ahead and stack up the opponent's deck. Enjoy that Solemn Accusation. All right. When you have no hesitation and you get to build up your field as well as you want to, this is exactly where the fun begins. Going ahead and blinking out both of those. And congratulations to Cool Tune advancing on to the grand finals.
Let's watch the last little bit again one more time.
How we're going to do it, but okay. Adding KTS to hand. Go ahead and stack up the opponent's deck. Enjoy that Solemn Accusation. All right. When you have no hesitation and you get to build up your field as well as you want to, this is exactly where the fun begins. Going ahead and blinking out both of those. And congratulations to Cool Tune advancing on to the grand finals. Patrons, thank you.
Okay, I can play this. Okay, how about this? How about I play BYSTIALS, and I will play Fallen and the Virtuous. But I don't know what other cards I would play in addition to that, because the Stardust stuff doesn't sound too strong. There we go. Alright, let's see. Next. The coolest of the tunes. Alright, hang on. Let's turn on the lo-fi for a sec. I love Glitch City. Yo, if we could only listen to, like, cool music, we could listen to this song, Slender Man. Such a good song by Juice WRLD. He made it 11 minutes and 34 seconds. That's such, like, middle school humor. I love that. He opened all the cards. Damn. Just to get a light and darkness deck. first 1-star dude. LJ, yeah, he's funny though. I like LJ. I thought there'd be more cool tune things here. Well, dang. Alright, let's see. Lady Leomon. Hey, Leomon, how are you? Hopefully well. Okay, or I can just get this stuff. I need to get this out of the cards. Out of the balls. I'm not sure I have 3 deltas though. Shit. I might have to buy that. Is it good? Love the thumbnail. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it up.
Deck in high rated. Today, the deck of choice will actually be Q Tunes. And I decided to play this deck since it's going to be quite popular, especially with Blazing Dominion coming out in the TCG. So, regardless of whether or not you're a TCG or a Master Duel player, I think this video will be helpful for you. And yeah, I'm going to be taking to high rated. And as you guys already know, if I lose, the video ends. So, this video could go on for a hot minute now. But yeah, if you guys are interested in learning how to play this deck at a really high level, definitely go check out my Q2 Masterclass in the description box below. I'll walk you through all the ways, the sequencing, all the tech choices, how to play the deck, and it'll be updated as well once the YCS is approaching. So as I get more playtime with the deck, I'll update you guys well for you guys. It's already went through multiple revisions, so hope you guys enjoy the product. And yeah, let's jump into our first game,
Or
high-rated Master Duel.
How long is
Q2.
trips?
Let's see how far we can get, right?
Damn.
So far, the highest we have gone is, I think, 2 win streak. So we're going to try to see if we can get a little bit higher than that. Alright, so losing the dice roll, but you know, Q2 plays enough non-engine to not necessarily lose right away, even if you don't have any hand traps. So I think it should still be fine. So yeah,
For the
let's see
main comp,
where we're at.
Did it
So
download?
Gamma, Bell, Q, call by, cross out. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad.
Good.
Could be worse for sure. Yeah, I am on the cross out technology, trying it out at the moment. So my opponent is gonna activate KT's Q tune. They're gonna action normal summon the clip. They're gonna tribute the clip, and now they're gonna get access to a name. I will most likely Gamma this, and it is potential that they could have like an Asball.
Wait, what did y'all say?
They could
Sorry,
also
sorry.
and then not use the effect and just synchro.
Alright, I was trying to pay attention to what he said. Thinking Kaiba's brain is so entwined with the blue eyes, he would short circuit if he looked. Yeah, for real. It's me!
With a hand from hand to play around like
Join my pirate crew!
But they are gonna go and try to commit into this. So
I actually
I
met,
think here whether I want to use Gamma or
what's her name? Erica? Who voices Luffy, dressed as Luffy. It was amazing.
If I bell this, it's guaranteed to stop the Rico.
And she did the voice
they
in
could have
front
a
of me,
level
and
one
it
hand trap, but if I Gamma
sounded
this in the
really
ashes,
crazy.
They can search Rotary, and then
It
they
was
can
like
make
it was like hearing the. It was like being in the freaking show, bro. I shit you not. It was amazing.
they'll get 2 effects off, and then
My
Gamma
brain
off
like
the effect.
short
The
circuited.
saving bell isn't really that strong, so I kind of want to consistently just bell this to get out of the way. Clearly, they don't have another Q-tune starter, right? Because if they did, they wouldn't have normal summon clips. If I bell this, it should be good enough to make him pass. And it's a little bit better. I already have outs to Ash, and then with like call by and cross out, so I should.
That was the weak
So I'm gonna
play.
use
That's
Bell there
why.
instead of using Gamma at the risk of getting belled on my Gamma or getting Ash. So there's 6 outs, right? I mean, if he has Veiler here, it's not really good because I can Gamma the Track Maker now, and even if he stops this, I can then Gamma afterwards. Yeah, so I make him lose a hand trap of his hand if I bell first, which is why I think is like that's what's going through my thought process here on the difference. Like if he has he has an Ash or Bell here to stop his Gamma. You see?
The Japanese
That's why
one.
he belled
No,
first.
I
That's
think
why I
she
belled
is
first instead of-
old.
instead of Gamma. If I Gamma first, it's like way worse for me
The
overall.
English one.
So now we're gonna see him. He's thinking on this on Gamma. He's gonna let it go. Clearly, he has Ash. He has Ash or Bell for sure, but like
Sometimes with actually learning Japanese, it gets a little overwhelming
he
just
has-
like being
he already
fully
used- he already
blasted
used
with the
spells,
language
he already used
24/7.
normal,
So,
he scoops without even letting me try to play.
or I'm like eating, so I'll turn it on to the English dub.
My hand was so disgusting. I felt like they took a peek and looked into my hand. Like how did they know the scoop? I mean, my hand was so disgusting. I can't remember.
Or if I just
on to
don't
the next,
feel like
so.
reading.
Number 2, round number 2. Let's see where we're at. Lose the dice roll again. Hopefully we can draw some nice. You know what I'm saying? Well, nice hand traps to help accompany us. And we have to go second.
I used to be like
Anything here? Oh, no
a
response from Gator.
sub
Okay, I'll take that.
purist,
You know what I'm
but
saying? We
then
get
I
a nice
realized
little
that
reroll.
it
Nice little reroll.
like there's
is
people that
sometimes
work
when you
hard
are high
in
rated, you
every
might take a
country,
wall
so I was
from
like,
the opponent,
okay,
Should be fine.
maybe I could give it a chance.
We're playing against a Lingarebo, and we won the roll this time. Let's see if we can open playable now. Right, it's next logical step. All right, mean, the deck has so many starters. I feel like
Yeah.
usually you're fine. And we do open
It
quite well
was
actually. So we have mixed Rico.
Sugoi.
So here I gotta
Best.
think of what I want to do. I think I want to normal summon mix. They are gonna prolly, but I do have Gamma, so this is a nice little punish here.
You know what's kind of funny?
So
I have it set up so. Oh no, okay, you can see his face.
man's really good. They might Ashes, which is fine with me. So there's a world I pass here because I have Gamma, Valor,
Then
Warner.
it's not funny.
But if I give one draw, I can actually do some nasty lines actually. So let me think about what's the best way now. So if I normal summon Rico, they draw a card, they stop it. That's really bad for me because I have to give it the Baylor in my hand. But if I normal summon Mix, they get a draw and they stop Mix. I can use Mix plus Gamma to make Track Maker, and then try to play on their turn.
Excuse me, sir.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I think both are kind of fine. They're playing 43 cards, which I'm not really sure what deck that is. So I might want to just normal summon this Mix, give them the one draw, search Rotary, and then go Mix plus Gamma into Track Maker. And then probably use Track Maker to tribute, like, get the field tribute the Track Maker on the board. And then I can summon Rico grab Clip, and then use Rotary plus the Rico in order to make another Track Maker, trigger the Rotary to search. Not bad. I could do that. One draw, I look at the kind of set quick play. I mean, it's worth a one draw. I think I will do it. It's like I give him one draw for one extra, like, big interrupt. So I think it's kind of worth it.
Yeah,
Sure.
maybe. Interrupt is good, so.
So that's definitely one of the downsides.
I remember when the interrupts were good in the deck I played.
Oh, let's see. I mean,
R.I.P.
I think it's still worth it to make this. It's
Actually,
one draw
not
for
R.I.P. I think
the quick
Vanquish
play
Soul
set. I think
K9
it's
is
like
still
too broken
really
in this game
good.
state.
And it's less prepped for
Yeah.
now, too, so.
I think I'm okay with quick play here. Yeah, I don't think I want to give another draw. I think I'm just gonna set this and try to pass. This is still quite good for me, to be honest. So I think it's fine. So
You
we
really
don't
didn't
see
go
their hand,
far.
but I don't really want to give more draws. I saw like a decent amount of interrupts. They would literally need to have another second hash to check this KCS, for it to be a bad trade for me. But I really don't want to give more draws. So there's Havakiri. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let this go again. Okay, now I'm gonna think.
I've fallen
Like,
back
after
in love
KTS
with
here?
reading manga, though.
Add clip.
That's
I
where
can
this
make
all
Xilen
began.
with Rico and Track Maker. Then I
My
can
mom was like, I'll buy you whatever
try to set
magazine
up a way
sent
to
to the
negate
house
this.
you want, because we had magazines back then. And then I was like, let's get Shonen Jump. And she's like, okay, we'll get Shonen Jump. Because it had Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit in
I
it.
also could win for RS, I guess. It's a little bit worse than droplets. Oh, it resolves. Let's go.
And I found that out, and I'm like, I have to get this.
I guess I could have also gone for RS. Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't really want to make anything with this.
But I don't think the magazines
Yeah, I don't
actually
wanna-
were related to that. Although through the magazine people, we were able to
Nice,
order
okay.
it, I think.
So there's gonna be the Baylor coming down.
It might have been two different event type things that happened, but because I found out about it from playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
That you get
Wow,
free
Havakiri,
cards in the Shonen
low.
Jump.
Jeez. Okay.
That'd be so cool if Shonen Jump still got delivered to your house, bro.
Not bad so
I
far.
wish.
Let's go. Okay. I think I could have played a little bit. I think I could have also made RS.
I should
but that
totally
hand, like,
read
I could have added
Yu-Gi-Oh.
like Rico to my hand.
I used to
uh,
read Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I could have made I could have. Yeah, there's an argument to make Rico as well. I think. Like sorry, search Rico, then make RS. Or no, search clip. It would be it would be search clip, and then special clip make RS, and then you get to rip card out the extra. I guess it's like slightly better. I think so. Okay, we're gonna go synchro overtake. I'm gonna summon Rico for my deck. So not a lot of non-engine in his hand. So when you don't have a lot of non-engine, I want to prioritize if you don't have a lot of non-engine, what I like to do is I like to prioritize getting Q live.
That's what
guaranteeing
it
that
is.
Q resolves.
Rico.
Guaranteeing that Q resolves because that means I can like Q for like an Ash Blossom and then end with a and then search a hand.
Rico.
So I always try to like, make sure that I bait as many interactions first and then save Q for like the last play. If you guys are, I talked about this in the masterclass. So if you guys haven't already checked that out, about how like when you're sequencing, you kind of like you don't have a lot of non-engine. You want to sequence your Q as your last play so that you can get that non-engine and look at their hands. So you don't play into Niv and all that extra stuff. So 3 wins in a row, not too shabby. I might be cooking here right now.
He's
Okay,
cooking.
another dice roll win. That definitely does help. Not gonna lie.
He's cooking like Chef Ramsay. Oh,
Okay, the hand's like exceptional here.
yeah, cut that.
Yeah, I'm gonna extra normal summon this Rotary or this Rico. Okay, there's a Maxi.
I've never even read the cards
Yeah, well,
yet. I've kind of seen what's going on with the deck.
We'll get it back too, so it's kind of chill. I'm gonna not search off this actually to play around Dual Lockbird. Just because I want.
20 Cool Tune tips for you to win your games. I wrote this shit down.
He wrote that shit down. Alright, let's see. Let's go. Let's work on putting the deck into Dueling Nexus. You know, we may be able to get some cool tune gear too. Do you know that it says poop right here? Excuse me, someone noticed that online. I was shocked. Crazy. You're crazy for this one, Konami. Level 62, baby. Okay, let's see. Some credits. The title, Happy Pride. Alright. The Elf Notes. The Pride deck. Okay, we've got Anniversary Rare tokens out the wazoo. We've got... hang on. Pokemon Lo-Fi music by Glitch X City. Bless her heart. Dude, that card's pretty dope. He looks like he might be having a really bad day. Or maybe the best. Maybe he discovered something wild. Or maybe he became a dinosaur that day. I don't know. Genomics contributor. Genomics contributor. Like dinosaur genes? Is that what we're getting at? GMX. Oh, she's got cool hair. He's got a cool little pet dinosaur guy. Data pad? But we're level 62. And collector's rare. And what's next? The Win. That's where they have a great buffet in Las Vegas. I recommend everyone go. A Kitsune. But he's just a Ichitail. Not the Ninetales, not the QB. Ichibi. Rico. We need a Clacia though. Wow. Alright, let's actually find the deck. Oh my god. There was a noise outside. Bald M&M. What the hell? Julio Valos, is that a good player or something? Alright, let's check it. Yeah, because we are the cool tunes. These 3 cards. I have that card. Virtuous. Wow, these cards are so cool. Super Poly. Base. Angel, I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to say it. Brick Sarugi in your deck because in your cool tunes, because why not? Something like this, I guess. Junk package. You guys like my junk? Yeah. In the trunk. Look at him, Stardust. Another Stardust. Dang, this deck's crazy. Phantasme. Crazy person made that deck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure they're pretty chill. Maybe something like this without this card yet. I only have one accusation though, dog. And I don't have this card. Okay, well this just has one accusation. This one has Ecclesia though. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to look through more decks tomorrow. So I don't think I'm buying this one for $60. This one though. Beer was wildin'. But, oh, it has a Glacia! Damn you, a Glacia! What? See ya! You bastard! Yeah, maybe I'm more of a this deck minus the Glacia. More like that card is expensive. Wait, hang on. Alright, get back to me. Did I add this? It looks cool. I didn't even intend the pun, but that's funny. Damn. He's got this. 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 Bro is balling, dog. This one too, I guess. That's it. That's what's up, Doc. Alright, let's see. Okay, then we'll do the Chaos Angel route. What would you call it? Like way route. I love Glitch X City. She's so amazing, guys. She makes great music. If you guys want to find some cool music to listen to, that's for gaming and shit. Just make sure you listen to her. Okay, what happened here? Any good ones? Meh. Toon cards, look. I love
limited
toon
formats
cards.
back, but with a twist. Make sure you guys smash link crap out of that subscribe button. See you guys.
What kind of?
Limited formats back, but with a twist. I eluded and created a new Toon FTK, but I mean that's neither here nor there. And of course we had the Sacred Beast coming into action for this. So I mean, like,
Sacred
it's a
Beast.
pretty diverse tournament, all things considered. Now let's paint the picture. What was actually banned? So for the safety of the environment, you know, there's still going to be some degenerate ban cards within this, but the choices that they chose to actually remove from the equation here, I think all of these are fine. You know, they've hit the hand ripping, they've hit the turn skipping capabilities, at least on out removed is actually really. We have unrestricted Cool Tune. Winning the event was actually not something I had necessarily thought of.
Hang on. It's got Ecclesia. Oh, it's got some crazy cards. Metal Marcher. And Helki Fibrax.
You know, they're maximizing on Maxi in the deck too, which, I mean, this is fine. What more you could really want to see? Format, just still allow Gumblar to stick around. And especially, you're getting it to be a natural shifter. How this format, I saw the opponent.
This tournament's hilarious.
Combination sure is. Your last top 4 list is how exploitative the modern era tune structure is.
Tunes, baby, let's go. Tunes. I love tunes.
The modern era tune try to do, but interesting. Also do see, yes, one was pretty good. Now we move on along.
What is this? Oh, cool tunes. Formula Synchron. The one weird thing next to it.
You can get right now, and that's not necessarily a problem. Also, Gordian Slicer still slicing up the competition and doing exactly what it needs to be doing.
Play that
all right, so top. Was pretty good. Now we move on along. This is what we like to see. So this is the shenanigans of Gofu. Now, you guys remember, Gofu was always a really funny card because this thing just produces 2 tokens. And you're just basically off to the races, effectively, for what you want to do with this. Also brings in the equation of Mr. Dark Strike Fighter, which he himself, by the way, is an inherently broken card. But, you know, they allowed it to see play. I also see... We do get to see Union Carrier coming in for some shenanigans. And of course, you know, as long as you know Link Cross is going to be legal in a format, there's going to be some level of degeneracy. I once again want to point out here that Spatial Trade.
Thanks everyone for commenting. Holy shit, we're like breaking a record.
Yet again.
For the channel.
If you're watching this for modern era Yu-Gi-Oh!, I kind of think that this is it's going to be a nice little surprise kind of going forward. Also, Gordian Slicer's got immense use in here. That's crazy. Anti-meta stun. You know, this takes me back. How many barrier statues you want to shove in here? Oh, wait, we get Thunder King and, you know, Fossil Dino too? Sure, man.
This deck
Clockwork Knight changing the...
The best decks.
Tune 1 card combo tutorial. Let's get started. Normal summon effect. Special summon from the deck. Synchro these 2 for level 4. Special summon Track Maker. We have Chainlink 1 to search a Killer Tune card. Chainlink 2 to special summon a Fire Fiend from the deck. Chainlink 3 to look at the top 2 cards from our opponent's deck, banish 1, and either place the other one at the bottom or at the top of the deck. We'll gain that knowledge, hopefully. Special summon from the deck, Cool Tune Rico, whatever you guys want to call it. And then Chainlink 1 will get the Cool Tune Clip. On summon effect to add a Cool Tune that's not a level 3. And then we will add Cool Tune Mix to our hand.
Shiny.
We will go ahead and Synchro Summon using the Rico on field and then the Mix in our hand. And then we will Synchro Summon.
Hang on. And the one in the hand. He says... Oh, sorry. I missed your original comment. Dumb games. I am looking to play Cool Tune because I was playing Vanquish Soul K9 for a long time. And it just got a little power crap, so time for a new deck. And the Cool Tune is just $60, so I'll just buy the base deck. Oh, you already said something, Leomon. Okay.
And then here, our very minimalistic board, we will pass turn. On our opponent's turn, whenever we feel like it, we will go ahead and be able to activate the Remix Tribute as cost, and it will choose 2 non-synchro tuners in my graveyard, add 1 to my hand, and special summon the other to the field. And if I do, I immediately synchro summon Here we are going to add the mix and then special summon the Rico. We'll immediately synchro summon using these two. And we will go ahead and go into Cool Tune RS or Red Seal. If our opponent did have a monster on the field, we'll be able to activate the mix and pop a card on the field, a monster specifically. One of our other points of interaction,
I'm so thirsty.
we'll be able to summon out the clip, activate
I'm
the
gonna drink
effect,
some water
and then
after this.
immediately synchro summon using the clip and then using the track maker to Cool Tune Loudness Roar. Here, because it was into the graveyard as secret material, we can go ahead and send a card back to our opponent's hand on the field. Banish one card from
I think I'm gonna drink a
deck.
liquid
So
IV.
we'll go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. We still have our RS that we haven't used. We still have the ability to activate this, the Loudness Roar. And that will allow us to banish any Cool Tune monsters and apply its effects when it's used for a synchro summon. So we have the ability to pop a spell, trap, and then we have an ability to
Caffeine.
pop again with the mix. So there you guys have it. Hopefully this combo tutorial will help you guys out because I know you're learning how to play. Cool Tune one card combo
How do you know?
tutorial. Let's get started. Normal.
I'm a multi-millionaire. The meta update. Hey, look, it's me. Let's freaking go.
22 Twitch and take on the video, and today guys, to
This
bring you,
guy.
definitely go ahead and check my that I'm hosting Hitter Go Up, which does matter if you have this in mirror match and they try to position of Dark Chaos, Black Chaos. This card's really crazy. Your cards that are spells and traps cannot be destroyed by card effects or banished, which does matter if you have this in mirror match and they try to Black Chaos because it doesn't target it, especially. So if they try to like banish this, it doesn't really matter because it's only affected by things that target it. And then if they try to banish your spells and traps, they also just like can't.
I
get
invented
banished.
this
So you
thing.
really want to remember that because it's pretty
Yeah, let me show
important.
you. I invented this thing. I have these brioche sweet Hawaiian crackers, right? Let me see if y'all can see my webcam good. Well, right? I'll put that right there. And fig pieces. No, I don't have my jelly anymore. My jelly's all gone, so I can't put strawberry jam on it. But I kind of crush them together, the fig pieces. Put it on the cracker. And got a nice little fig cracker dessert. The texture it's on point, bro.
This card is really broken just for what it allows, and the ability to just like tag out your cards because of the mind shuffle is really good. And that's why a lot of people are attacking in Trap Eater right now because you can just clear it without triggering anything, which is really important. A lot of people are playing like the Azamina variant, which is very good because you can also just return the Black Witch to hand to be able to summon out either of your rituals, which is also really nuts. So you really want to make sure that you are keeping that in mind when you are preparing for this tournament, because decks like the Azamina Light and Darkness deck, the Blitz Click, Ryziel deck, like there's a couple new ones that are going to be in the fray, and you've really got to make sure that you are aware of what these do. The deck now has a pretty nice starter that's been catching fire. It's up to like $8 to $10 right now, which is Soul Resonator because it can search a level 4 or lower Fiend, which is really good because you can search Griffo. Or if you really wanted to in the mirror match, you could search Trap Eater, Post Side, which is also really good because again, this card is really popular right now, which is pretty crazy to see it again, but here we are. So searching Griffo is really important versus like Black Chaos because the Griffo allows you to set Mind Shuffle.
He's
So
a
when
little
you
Karibo
activate it in the same
cosplaying
turn,
Griffo
and then you
or
use
however
it
that
on
card is.
activation, you can't get ogred. So that's also really important versus Blation. You activate it in the same turn. Griffo allows you to set Mind Shuffle. So when you activate it in the same turn and then you use it on activation, you can't get ogred. So that's also really important versus Black Chaos because that activates it face up. And so then you activate it and you can get Ogre. But does that necessarily mean that Ogre is bad? I don't think so, because of the fact that the return is for cost. So if you're able to Ogre when your opponent goes Mind Shuffle, put something back to hand to summon something, this is a very valuable Ogre spot. Now, of course, if they already have the Magician of Dark Chaos on the board, then this is going to be a bit more unfortunate. But if they're like returning that one or the other ritual, Ogre is pretty crazy, because now they have to get back to Mind Shuffle to be able to keep looping their cards. Now, there's a pretty degenerate combo with the new Link 5 that allows you to use the monster from hand to summon it, but this combo has so many ways to out it that you really shouldn't be all too worried about it. You can stop it in multiple ways. It's probably better to just like banish Protect Code, but effectively, your opponent needs to get a Link 1 engrave and a Link 2. And then they will summon Protect Code, link it off for Firewall, and then use Protect Code to summon itself back, which you could just DD Crow or Bestial or Bell, right, just to be able to clear this. But if you really wanted to, you could just like banish Link 1 from grave, because it needs exact link rating up to 3. You have
I think they're so good, bro.
ways to be able to make sure your opponent does not get the Protect Code talker back on the board. But let's say Protect Code gets back to the board. Then your opponent is going to use Firewall to add back a monster from the graveyard, and then use Firewall plus that monster to go into Zena, and then dump Spell Canceller or whatever floodgate they want. Then they'll use the Zena and the Protect Code to go into the Charmer link, and then bring back 2, right? So you could also just like wait for the Charmer, and then just like preemptively banish the Canceller from grave and not care about like what they're going to summon else. But at that point, I'm probably just hitting the Protect Code out of grave, because I don't even want to be able to give them an easy Charmer for easy bodies back on the board, right? So this is a fairly degenerate combo if it goes uninterrupted, because they can just put up a free Spell Canceller. But I don't really think that this is going to be like be all end all the craziest, because especially at Nationals, this is definitely going to be one where you're going to want hand traps around, right? And there's many hand traps that can answer this problem. Now, right now, it's unironically a really bad day to be a spell card, because Canceller is pretty popular. Bells is really popular. A lot of decks right now, i.e. the Fairy Tale deck and Elf Note, are slamming Secret Village. Decks are getting to Pharaonic Advent to be able to put up any spell for free. So you really got to make sure that you are aware that this is a problem. And this is something that you could be running into, because it could potentially be very rough to handle. The next one is Pot of Sloth. This card is crazy. This card is worded like Ostinato. A lot of people didn't know that you could like Bell Ostinato, right? Because it's separated by a period and it's looking like it's in a different clause. This card is worded the same. If you Ash Pot of Sloth, you can rip another Pot of Sloth. So it's kind of rough, right? If you're trying to go second to a board,
Holy
your opponent
shit.
stops the first one, you're like, doesn't matter.
That's crazy.
Second one. So you got to make sure that like you know what you're trying to stop and what the odds are that they could have another one, right? Obviously, you don't want something like Sloth to resolve, because this card's very, very good. But at the same time, this card can be ripped again if they have another copy. Now, after
I gotta play more
this
basketball
is going to be fairly annoying to deal with. Unfortunately, this is fairly splashable. I've been seeing a lot of lists with like Mitsurugi. I've been seeing lists with Elf Note. This is going to be around. Most of the deck is just going to be very floodgatey. And unfortunately, I've already seen like an FTK or 2 with this as well. So definitely not going to be my favorite. My friend and teammate Craig did bring this up to me, which is pretty important too, that if you are playing against a deck with this in the deck, you might want to play Pot of Sloth going first. Because if your opponent goes first, you can activate this card from your hand during the standby phase of the first turn. And then you're able to place things onto the board. So that is the hard counter, if this is really popular, is just playing Sloth. Because now you're going to be able to have a crazier first turn board, because of the fact that your opponent's giving you the opportunity to use that on your turn 0, right? Because it's the very first turn, and you were like, wow, this card's going to be super dead, until your opponent just starts randomly playing on your turn. Now, I do want to add a tag note in here too. that the Blitzclick Ryziel deck is going to be extremely real. When the format first started, I did have Blitzclick up in 1.5, and I still believe that that's true. This is going to be a very real archetype with some very annoying cards. There is a lot of hand interaction and a lot of things coming out of the hand. So Perulia is going to be very, very good. And that's something where if you are really worried about that deck, that's a card that you should be siding, because that's going to be extremely effective, right? So I know a lot of people are not a big fan of like Droplet or like Fua right now this deck, right? Still, other that you're Darkness, you might just lose to the other just your definitely let me know down below.
Chappelle shows so effed up. Thanks everyone for watching. You guys are the best. Love you all. Hope you're having a good night. Let me know what your favorite deck in the format is. Alright, and we're gonna go into wow. They needed like a whatchamacallit, like a voiceover in that one. Oh, the Navy SEAL power nap, I did that. It works really well. For 10 minutes, you just put your legs up like that, and you just lay there on your back. I did it in Las Vegas, because I was feeling kind of tired, and I had to hit the taxi at a certain time. And I did it, and then 10 minutes later, I didn't think about being tired the rest of the night. It was amazing. Then I did it the other day, and I didn't think about being tired the rest of the day. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Screw Dr. Disrespect. Guy's a freak. I'm not really seeing anything else. WCQ. Nice. Well, I should probably get to bed pretty soon, y'all. Look at this. Sleep capsule train?
I told you there was a sleeper train that could take you across an entire country with breathtaking views, but you had to sleep in a tiny little pod next to two completely random strangers. Would you take it? But the journey doesn't start here in America.
Next to them?
If I told you there was a sleeper train that
They
could
might
take you across an
smell.
entire country with breathtaking views, but you had to sleep in a tiny little pod next to two completely random strangers, would you take it? But the journey doesn't start here in America. It all starts right here. And basically,
Bro, no,
I
that's
think
weird.
it's just
That's too close, man.
super thankful I chose the upper level because I'm pretty claustrophobic.
What are you gonna roll over in the middle of the night and cuddle?
Turns out Japanese is kind of hard to read. I booked the lower level. I made it. My sleep pod is called the Nobi Pod, which is just an awesome name. Nobi. Oh, and by the way, you guys would be so proud of me because I finally mustered up the courage to talk to my neighbor using my translator app, and we had a great conversation. So this is where we're going to be sleeping tonight? Okay, so it wasn't much, but I did feel a little bit better after breaking the ice with my next door neighbor.
Bro,
and
my
that's when
back
I noticed
after
that the
that.
train had officially departed. We were leaving Tokyo and
I
headed
will not
for...
survive.
Wait, I just realized I haven't told you guys where we're going yet. Let me explain. See, all of this started with my little brother.
Alright, let's scroll through these. Maybe we'll find something interesting. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know. At this point, we're just chilling. The snowiest goddamn. This guy, bro. He does some wild shit. Look at real Jamaican food. Let's freaking go. Alright, hell yeah. Let's.
Ebra, Mayhem, good to meet you. Mayhem?
If you don't like
Guys,
swearing,
sit tight.
go to hell!
Out, and we're gonna take care of you. I'll be right back.
Slow down.
Damn, this
Alright.
looks nice though.
They're here, man. I'm feeding them right now. They're doing a feed.
Oh, we gotta see the intro. Hellies. Is it sped up? We can't do that. We can't disrespect Jamaica like this.
Welcome to Jamaica, guys.
You want to play some
Panama ways, I miss that two-face. Come on. Bro, rap it. I just a little bit.
Thousands of
That's the dry song. Fuck. He only goes. Bring it. Finish the
Did he fucking fall?
one with the other. We got a lot of amazing plays.
Poor puppies.
I want you to get wild. Back up. Real debut. Mayhem Loren. Badman. Dump. The tree. Oh, incredible.
Damn, look at that.
I'm open. The shit is so. Flavor. Bowie.
Yeah, what's this place like?
Bush.
You're one of a kind.
Wish. Here we go. But that's our national dish. Fruit.
Okay.
That's our national dish.
That really has made it. Well, that was about the 8th meal today. Feeling good. Well, how is it though? He's
What is
already
this, like a
changing.
burger place?
Thank you. Fuck out of this. You want everything. Bread. Make sure you bring baby.
Damn, I
wipes
wish there was
and
someplace
make
like this
sure
around me.
you bring
A capsule cruise. Ooh. How great is a capsule cruise though? That might get copyright. Itoite Izashitano wa Hawe no Sora. I just remember that from all the Yeah, it says it's bad. It says there's music from someone else. Well, anyways, I can't stay up any longer, guys. Thank you everyone who came. I hope everyone has a wonderful freaking night. And I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your health. And I'll catch. Is this the man versus food? Sorry, I missed your messages, Leomon. Caffeinated. Delete, folks. Phase out discs. Yeah, I hate that about Sony. How dare Sony phase out discs? That guy, though, he's a rapper, though, Lady Leomon. Anyways, I'll catch everyone in the next episode. Hug your fur babies.